ਤੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਦੀ ਸੰਸਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਅੰਦੋਲਨ ਤੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਹੋਈ, ਜਿਸ ਤੇ ਭਾਰਤ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਤਿੱਖਾ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਕਰਮ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ। ਲੰਡਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਭਾਰਤੀ ਹਾਈ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਨੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੜ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈ। ਸਿਰਫ ਗਲਤ ਤੱਥਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਪੁਸ਼ਟੀ ਦੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਲੋਕਤੰਤਰ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ। ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨਾਈਜਲ ਐਡਮਜ਼ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਘਰੇਲੂ ਮਸਲਾ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈ। ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੀ ਥੈਰੇਸਾ ਵਿਲੀਅਰਸ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਭਾਰਤ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਸਮਰਥਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਥੈਰੇਸਾ ਵਿਲੀਅਰਸ ਨੇ ਖੇਤੀ ਕਾਨੂੰਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਭਾਰਤ ਅੰਦਰੂਨੀ ਮਸਲਾ ਦੱਸਿਆ। ਇੱਕ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਲੱਖਾਂ ਦਸਤਖਤ ਹੋਣ ਮਗਰੋਂ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਸੰਸਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ।
Human rights are universal, and a world in which they are upheld is in all of our interests. Hundreds of farmers have died already because of the freezing cold and because of ill health while protesting. For those of us whose parents and grandparents have been tilling the land in the Punjab, have a strong connection with the land, and whose family and friends are involved in the protests, imagine our collective pain when we see scenes of tear gas, water cannon and brute force being used against them. When we see them herded into the protest sites like animals with metal barricades, barbed wire and deadly steel spikes installed in the road, as if it was some sort of international border and not the outskirts of the capital city. The beauty of being a British parliamentarian is, in the mother of all parliaments, is that almost every day we conduct debates about what is happening around the world. Now, it won't be lost on anybody that the UK Tory government, in its desperation to get a trade deal, is failing spectacularly to stand up for the human rights of those protesters. So I'll call upon the government to request the Indian government to speedily resolve this deadlock and ensure peace and justice for those farmers.
The Indian government has met with farmers' unions on several occasions, and that those talks remain inconclusive but are ongoing. We encourage all states to ensure that domestic laws and the way in which they are enforced must comply with international human rights standards. And in that spirit, we look to the Government of India to uphold the freedoms and rights guaranteed to its people by its constitution and by the international instruments to which India is party.
Anywhere in the world, Mr. Stringer, whatever country, whatever continent, agricultural reform is very, very difficult. I hear the concerns expressed about the response to the protests, but when thousands and thousands of people are involved in demonstrations and encampments lasting months and months, no policing response can altogether avoid controversial episodes. After all, complaints about police officers here in the UK are frequently made after mass protests. But that isn't evidence that democratic values are under threat in this country, and nor is it in India.